1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Get ready for verse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fires for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. You show you're a phoenix. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Oh, yo ho! Finally. Jesus Christ. Okay. Sorry for being like a few seconds late. I am back. Hello. Today, we're playing a bit more Pillars of Eternity 2. Because that's the game we're playing, you know. So anyway, let's see. I need to readjust the camera a little bit because we're like on the small thing between the green screen and seeing the top, the roof of my, or the ceiling of my room. Okay, we have done all this. Good. Hello, hello, hello. So, let's see. Pillars of Eternity 2. So we haven't played this in like a bit over a month. I know I said I will, and it did not, and stuff like that, but we're back. So I don't want to hear anything. we're actually getting back in there. I think we were stuck in the first DLC, which means... Sorry if the music's loud. Sorry. Yeah. So after the loud music at the start is over, I will turn up the volume a little bit. So anyway, we were stuck in the first DLC of, I think, 3. Right. So we are clearing those. But yeah, let me into the game. Thank you. Continue, and it should show up now on the big screen. I hope. Game capture. Hello. What's the game? Ah, there it is. So Pillars of Eternity. Top-down CRPG. Basically, you control a group of heroes, and one of them is our character, and the other ones are pre-generated characters. You can do more than one, but basically, it's like if you have seen Baldur's Gate, it's very similar to this. So this is our group of heroes. I don't know where I was stuck at, so I know that I was here, and I know that you want to travel to like the different parts of this. I think this is like a water temple puzzle where you like need to like adjust the flood of the flooding of the area. For example, if we press this, there's more water or less water. And then you
altered the flow. Did you mean to?
Yes. I don't remember where we should go. Maybe here. So, DLC stuff. I have not played... Yeah, this seems to be the right place. I am in between worlds right now, and what I do there is... if I remember correctly, the Beast of Winter, we are trying to basically go and... Exactly. Find some souls. That's what we're doing. So hooray. So, if you like me, again, like, there's like much dialogue to be read, so I will read that dialogue and do my best to sound convincing doing that, I think. So, a lone shard of soul essence bobs just above the surface of the water. As you reach out to it, a chorus of whispers rise in your mind. Though you can't make out what they say, a pall of fear and suspicion settles over you like a dark storm cloud. The Outlanders come in strange boats, bearing gifts and honeyed words. You watch from from your gilded walls, wind whipping your hair from its warrior's queue, as they climb the many hundred steps to the doors of your palace. So basically we're talking to a long dead soul, and we can read memories of those souls. Nerves turn your stomach. Your 7th child, your only son, is 10 days old. You want to give him to the world. Sorry. And you fear those Outlanders have come to take it from you, as you have done from others. You turn to yourself with a jolt, and the vision fades. The jagged shard of essence wedges itself against your soul. So now we have the next memory. We want to get this item, probably. Yep. And we need to see if we do... Let's use this teleporter. See where we turn, where we teleport to. Oh god! There's a giant minotaur. Holy shit! Good. Let's start combat. So, I need to quickly think. What level does every character have? Are they all maxed out? I think so, right? Yep. So our main character, this lovely lady over there, Tarun, named after my mod and a good friend, is an Alpaska monk. So basically she's an arm fighter. And the specialization of the Alpaska monks is basically they need to take like basically any kind of like recreational drug to get their buffs. So basically they base themselves on that. They take like either like tabac or something like that. They take that to like buff themselves up. The rest of the party at the moment is Pelagina, this paladin over there. She's our tank. Takeu, he is a druid based on like water and ice magic. Idwin, who is like a Cypher, basically a psychic. And we have at the moment Vetnir, who is a priest. So basically a bunch of people. Anyway. While Tadon does this, Pelagina charges this giant guy. And Idwin buffs up Tadwin. We will use Takehu to debuff him. And we will use his buff on Tadwin. Okay. And then the fight starts. So basically this is like a real-time combat game where you can pause and do like moves in the meantime. If you've played Dragon Age at some point, that is like what it's like very close to. Oh, there's ghosts. Takehu. Use this. Idwin, you will shoot this berserker. And Pelagina, you can use immolate yourself. While Tardan boosts herself up. Okie doke. So, the fight goes on. Tadrin does a thing, and we will use no other spell right now because it does not make any sense to like. Because it does not make sense to like, use the spell right now. We will heal our party up, or we buff. I think we buff more. Buffing is very good. Meanwhile, Edwin tries to take over as many enemies as she can. Which did not work, which is bad. Pelagina stays there, but she can do speed buff on Tadrin. And Tadrin needs to get like rid of all these enemies ideally. So she just, yeah. So she gets rid of bodies while everyone else is like trying to murder Chasm. While she's like fighting everyone else to save the healers. So Tadrin is like defending the backline while our actual tank is standing in front of there. Just so everyone survives. I always like when I play pillars, like for the last half year actually, I dress up as a pirate, yeah.
Like that?
Or like as a Corsair. We have Thunderous Blows on. I don't think so. I think we do. Thunderous Blows. Oh, we have Thunderous Blows.
After him.
Idwin, you can in the meantime just shoot this guy, please.
It makes no difference.
So Cyphers have like the big benefit. They are damage dealers that can like crowd control, which makes them very, very good like support characters.
It's my room. Where?
And we can Tadrin a buff. So the idea is we buff Tadrin up because Tadrin's race she has is basically based on getting buffs and healing yourself. So she has like very much staying power, which makes her really good. And also Tadrin charges back to get... Oh no, the Scourge is this guy, okay.
It makes no difference.
Let's go.
I'm doing alright today. I was very, very tired and I overslept. I actually like went to like bed after I came home. Just because I don't know. I cannot tell you why. But I was like so tired that I said, okay, I will go and take a power nap. Was the idea. So this guy, what buffs can we use? We can buff. Wait, what? What is this? Champion's Boon grants divine favor, imbuing them with a resolute and tenacious. Why can I do this? How about we buff up again? Pelagina. So the idea of Pelagina is she is like a crowd control tank with high durability. While Tadrin does Tadrin things.
That was hard.
This does not.
So our entire party builds on us being like very, very high in terms of like staying power, while our main character deals most of the damage. It does not work always, but it works more often than not. Garden of Life. Do we want to use Garden of Life? I'm thinking what we do. Let's do Moonwell. Then we do the spell Recall Agony, so she gets like the enemy gets the damage she receives, like as a percentile again. Pelagina moves over there. And then she uses Shared Flames, which allows us to AoE buff fire on our strikes. And then we can use Resonant Touch, which basically says you explode your enemies depending on how much Resonant Touch stacks they have. At the moment 21, that will deal a lot of damage.
This does not work.
For like this boss-like enemy, this is like enough. We are playing this, by the way, on the hardest difficulty that the game has. Same before I forget.
Might I assist?
Good. What's in the pool? Potion, bomb, okay.
Happy to oblige.
There's the Sunken Crown. Let's go there. So anyway, I'm doing fine. How are you doing today? Quickly saving. Because those combats take a little while, this is why I like want to have like a little bit of... Oh my god. A little bit of like time for each stream of this. Pelagina goes in. And then we start the buff train again. So Talon has still like the effects of the drugs for 200 seconds. That's more than enough. What do? We do quick, we do tenacious, we charge into the Warden of Decay. Because I think this will like be the one that hits hard. Like usually like once it has like the looks of an orb, it's usually horrible and hits hard. This guy will buff up like this. We'll have buff of these two. Then we will cast the Moonwell. And Edwin will cast Ringleader. So Ringleader does the following. It is an AoE where you take over the center person and can like basically AoE crowd control multiple people. So we are doing this on the Soul Collector. No, we're doing this not on the Soul Collector. We're doing this on this guy. In the hopes that we get all 3 bosses. Like this, 2 out of the 3 bosses. Which makes the fight a lot easier. Because Takehu can now use... where is it? We need AoEs, so not Hailstorm. We want to cast an AoE that's mostly yellow because that does not hit our allies. Also not the taking over targets, because if they get damaged, they have a chance to break out of the crowd control effect. Then we cast this to buff our crit rate up. Talon wants to crit a lot, is the idea. We can use this. So this ability that Talon can use is you will see her teleport all over the place. She does strikes against every enemy in reach, and when she does, she will when she does, she will like teleport to them and strike them, so she can reposition that way. Then we will cast the other buff. So we want to buff, and once we have a lot of buffs going, it will be great. At least in theory. In practice, meh. More buffs. Show.
Makes no difference.
Takehu, you will disintegrate. No, you will not. You will cast the Ice Pillar here. Meanwhile, our boy extends the buff duration on Tadrin.
Makes no difference.
And our girl Edwin will just shoot that orb. So the enemies are now not crowd controlled anymore, which is okay because we have only the 3 left. So we don't need to do that again. We can, however, do this. Jump between the targets, boom. The zoom in happens when I kill them with a critical hit, which Talon will do a lot, as you may have seen. And we can do a stunning strike,
Makes no difference.
which stuns an enemy. We do the jumping attack again. In the meantime, Edwin will do a disintegrate, while Takeo will do entropy, which turns hits into critical hits. And we always forget that as like a meme. We always forget that Pelagina can do abilities. And then Vatnir, you will use this AoE, because why not?
Does not work.
Let's do this.
And then we can just attack this guy and just beat the shit out of him. Boop.
After him.
Do this again. So Touch of Death is basically like a spell that does a lot of damage when it crits. So once the fight is going and you funnel everything onto the same enemy, which we do at the end of every fight. Then we just explode them, basically. The Drowned Kingdom. Shattered Passage.
There, up ahead.
A lot of drowned people. Whoops. Whoops, I say. Pallegina will charge this guy and block off the enemies there. So how tanking in this game works is basically the more the tankier your well, tank, so the guy who holds off the enemies is, the more engagements he has. So, and engagements means basically how many enemies can you have on you without like them being able to run past you without like difficulty. Talon has still the 100 seconds on the drugs. So as you can see, like there's like with the disruptions, there's like many situations where you can like keep buffs on for like very long, because well, no, it's just like a very slow game in that regard. We cast.
This does not work.
This Talon will sorry, Talon will jump between the enemies.
Like that? Nice hit.
Kill that guy. And that's how you basically solve many combats. It's just like, with like the many enemies, you solve many of the combats by just being there and CCing, like crowd controlling very intensively.
After him.
By stunning, taking over, stuff like that. It helps a lot. Because the enemies are very strong on the hardest difficulty, who would have thunk? Which allows you to use them for your purposes, you know?
This weapon's no good to me. Let's do this.
So using an enemy for yourself is just like so good.
Problem.
Because you have their offenses at your disposal. It's great. The Twin Eels. What is this? A great sword. I don't have anyone who uses a great sword, but thanks. I don't know. Maybe I go back to the Drowned Kingdom. Oh. I have a problem here. I cannot reach that. Oh, I can.
I'm listening, of course.
So this entire area is based around like draining and using the water. Now I do not know where the hell I am. So, whoops. Let's go back to the Sunken Crown again. Because I have the item I want. Like, I've got like two very good items. One is a sword I do not use, and the other one, I do not know what it is, but we will find out very soon. The Current's Rush is a scepter, one-handed. What does it do? Flow, 20% to launch and interrupting crush damage AoE, okay. What can you put on there? Flow and Ebb. So Ebb is 1% crit every 1 second. 10% crit damage, okay. And High Tide would be 10% chance to launch and scoring a crit. Oh, immobilizing. Oh, that's not bad. What do the scepters of my people say? He has the water shaper focus. Let's give that to him, actually. And I can enchant that. I have so many resources. Let's do high tide. Let's do low tide.
Of course.
Anything new happen in the House of the Doctor? So I'm on season... Don't let me lie. I'm on season 3. I will tell you. Just give me 1 second. I am on season 3, episode 3 right now. I watched 1 episode yesterday. Again, it's good. I'm currently at the arc where like I think it's an arc where House has where House had like the season 2 finale was when House was shot, and then season 3 starts with him like being able to walk without a cane, and now like his medicine wears off. English. I usually like I don't watch stuff like I watch stuff in the original dub, so we watch House in English at the moment. What did I want in the Drowned Kingdom? Like the actors are really good. I think the only one I do not like the one character I do not like is Chase. Like I don't like him at the moment. I don't know. He most of the time seems to be like weirdly pretentious, but in a weird way. So blah blah blah. Refuge in Alair, Rimgrand's realm, without the aid of those who call it home. I could search the decaying domains for magical aid and perhaps enlist the aid of souls who kept them afloat for the pale abyss. Alternatively, I could destroy the souls, consigning their existence to Grimgrand. I freed Saint Whitewind from the Drowned Kingdom. Search the Drowned Kingdom for soul fragments. I'm not done with this. Also, it's like I did not know that there's like the other character we got, the one who could not speak our language at first. That we got him here, but hey. So where is there like a place where I was not? The Sunken Crown I was at. Pool of Lost Memories I was at. Is there a place I have to go still? The Shattered Passage. Wait, huh? No, this is the Void Gate. I'm like actually invested like in the characters in House. It's like very interesting character writing for a show that early in the 2000s, where like some of the shows were not that well, where most of the shows were like very samey, right? I'm just not a fan of like sometimes the over dramatic writing is like something that annoys me a little bit, like a teensy tiny bit, but nothing that would like be a deal breaker. That is wrong. We need to go back. But yeah, I think I at some point I'm like always thinking, why is anyone willing to be friends with House? No, that was Zinalco. Zinalco Zero Cola Mix. I'm just a bottle drinker. That's my thing. The horny student. You mean Cameron, the lady? I kind of like her, but she can be overbearingly annoying here. But I get her point. She wants to be good, right? But I don't like... For example, I'm like... one of my favorite characters is one of the characters you see the least, and that is Wilson, which is crazy actually. Like, I like him very, very much. I don't know why, but I like him very much. But he's like an ass as well. But I think I like him because he's a bit conflicting in terms of like his writing. Wait, where was I? To go up there.
Why not?
What happens if I activate this? Can we turn this in a way where everything goes down instead of anything going up? Where you can like go everywhere, because we are nearly there, right? There's like this pool, okay. But other than that, but wait, I flooded this portal. Does that mean the water goes there? Which would be interesting. Wait. If we go back to the Sunken Crown. Is there water here? Daily wages. Oh no, a day has been passed. No. Where is the last soul? Is there like a way? I hear water. There's nothing up here. I need to find a soul probably, because I'm missing something. What happens if I go there? Okay, I just look at this. The far side of the portal is waterlogged. Yeah. The King's Levy. I was there already. The throne. What's down there? Do you see that? Like on the bottom right over there. The background of this is like kind of interesting. The seat of the extravagant throne has been buffed by to a bright sheen by a long succession of royal posteriors. Jesus Christ. So there is no soul here. I'm confused. But yeah, like house characters are like really interesting for some part, like in some parts. In some I find them like not that interesting, but I just do not like the idea sometimes of the characters being there are some characters, like especially the patients, that can be like a bit overbearing.
Greetings again, walker between worlds.
Hi.
Was there something else you wish to ask?
Can you tell me more about these Echo Realms?
I can tell you of but 3. There are others, but they exist beyond my ken. Each reflects the souls within, spirits adrift upon the calamity that claimed them. Some souls cling more tightly than others.
Interesting.
Drowned kingdom of salt and coral. A copper realm, chained in questions. These were here when I arrived. The third realm is young debt, and as hot as a festival flame.
There's an entire sunken kingdom down there.
Yes. And also no.
She frowns, forehead wrinkling in her attempt to find the words that will form an adequate explanation.
More the echo of the kingdom's end. The whole of it fell in one great calamity, I think. The stubborn blindness of its chieftain has kept it suspended above the void for centuries or longer. It is the eldest of the realms accessible from here, and the most thoroughly decayed.
What do you mean by chained in questions?
I know no other words for it. Agonized screams echo through its halls, and great machines churn above masked querents. It is an ancient nightmare, sustained by the bitterness and spite of the kith within.
You know nothing else of the youngest realm.
Fresh and raw, that wound. In its agony, it revisits itself.
Let's ask other questions. I wanted to ask you something else about the dragon. Loathing flickers across Rinhader's indistinct features.
Ask your questions then, if they will see the worm ended.
I killed the dragon and it revived. How do I kill it permanently?
I wish I had that answer. Perhaps it would be enough to fight it in this place. To weaken its grip that it might finally fall into the void. Perhaps it found the relic it sought, its soul clinging to that object in place of an earthly form. If that object were found, perhaps it could be delivered to the Beast of Winter for dissolution. I can't risk falling on her perhaps, however. Not with a gate to hold.
And where did the dragon come from?
From the north.
Wow. Wow. Dude. If you go north enough on a globe, you know, you turn up south again. Crazy, right? That's crazy. She frowns down at her hands.
Beast of the Deadfire, set on dominating that place as a snow bear dominates its hunting grounds.
Don't talk
No
about snow
creature,
bears.
dragon or kith, rivaled it. Yet it was not content and turned its eyes against the gods.
That sounded like she wanted to say more, but the sentence was not over. It's like when I say, you know what? I hate it when... And then it stops. But anyway, what is it doing here?
Rimigan gifted our people with a beat mouth that we might yield to him. Those objects or individuals that persisted beyond their value to the clans. In its desire to dominate the Deadfire, the worm sought to retrieve one or more of the sacrificed relics.
Her scowl twists into a smirk.
Even if it claimed the relics, the fool cannot return. Its body long since destroyed.
Do you know where it came by such powers?
I do not. It ate a wizard, perhaps?
You mentioned before that the dragon used wizardry.
Yes. Even before it came to us, tales had reached us from the north.
Brother, why is Razor doing this? Fuck off, Razor. I don't... Sorry. It's just... I have this Razor software and it's just like trying to make me register, and it kicks me out of the game every time it opens up. I don't want to register, so I need to close it manually, like for the day. I want to talk about something else. I'm curious about the homeland and your people. Why is it called the White That Wends?
Rather than the deceased flame or the land of deer, we Glamfellans simply call it the land. Outsiders call it the White That Wends. Likely because much of it is white and can be difficult to navigate for the uninitiated.
We know what the White That Wends is in theory. Can you tell me more about the Pale Elves?
Most Glamfellan reside within the White That Wends, where we travel in clans. Life in the land can be harsh, but it provides. The clan races the young communally, each member passing on their expertise. That every child has the skills demanded by the land. Each clan is as much family as nation.
Are their parents?
The mother helps raise the child, of course, but paternity can sometimes be difficult to determine. Each child is a child of the clan first and foremost.
You'd find the land much transformed, Gamfu. Settlements exist across the coast, trading as much in culture as goods.
Her carmine eyes drop to the frozen ground.
And few children have the support of two parents, much less a whole clan of them.
Hard bitterness tinges the Animancer's words.
In the north, maybe. Many inland clans still keep the old ways.
That's why I like having the NPCs from the DLC with me, because they like actually butt in. I like that. There's like characters, when you have them with you, they don't say anything, but some like have something to say and they just will interrupt the dialogue, which is kind of interesting to see like their motives and stuff like that. Do the Glamfellans have any particular feelings about the Wood Elves?
I have little experience with the shelter folk of Air Glamfath. They do not welcome us among the lands. We do some trading with the adherents.
You sounds like you miss it.
I love the land and I love my people. But that life ended long ago.
Well, that happens. Sometimes you die,
As all
lol.
things do.
Yes. What's the relationship between the Glamfallen and
We have
Rimogand?
long venerated Rimagand as the eldest, strongest, and wisest of the gods. He claimed the land as his kingdom, and we as his people. My eldest taught that we fell from the beast of winter's fur as it marched across the land. The first Glamfallen, equal parts salt, snow, and divine spirit.
What does the veneration of Rimogand entail?
Prayer, song, dance, sacrifice, the use of blessed relics, the defense of sacred sites.
So basically, like any religion, right? Like, very, very easy. Very easy to grasp. With a smile, she gestures back towards the swirling pearlescent plain of the Whitmouth.
Our priests augur his will in the entrails of the slain.
Okay,
They
maybe
guide
not
our
like
hands
every
across the
religion.
land, and we embrace the inevitable difficulties that ensue.
Did the elder tell you where Rimogand came
Like
from?
all endings, he was inevitable from the beginning. The babe of spring demanded a beast of winter. My mother told me once that she believed them one and the same. That, like you, like me, Rimagand was born to die. Unlike us, however. His birth gave birth to birthing, and his death will end death. He lit the flame, and he shall bury the ashes.
What of the other gods?
They each sing their song. The flame keeps us warm, the sea provides fish, the land flesh. Each provides temporary comfort against the cold, and we thank them for their gifts. But only Rimagand awaits us in the white void.
Let me ask you something else. No, I don't want to. Okay. What can I do here? Rinheda looks toward you with faintly burning
See,
eyes.
some spirit stuff clings to you. You intend to make your way below them?
Nope. Nope. I have another kingdom to look into, and I do not understand what I am to do here. Because, like, I'm like, I have not found another soul there, and it is, like, the one kingdom there. I just don't get it, you know? I just don't get it. This makes sense. I can work with this. Right? Is there a portal I was never, like, I haven't been able to go to? This goes there. Oh, there is, like, something up there, maybe. What is... No, this is connected to this. This is to this. Why can't I click the portal? Because there is something up there. I know that there's something up there. And that will be the last soul I need. So we need to do... How do we need to travel? We need to go here. I hate water puzzles. Water puzzles are like so bad, dude. Meh. Teleport up. Okay. We will teleport here. And I'm back where I was before. Shit. Okay. Now I can click this. I don't know why this... What?
Leave it to me.
And this goes there. Excuse the language, but what the fuck? Like, what am I supposed to do? This is not where I need to go. And if I go back there again, there's nothing in there. Where am I supposed to go? I'm so confused. Other than that, we could do this again. Water goes there. I'm 100% sure there's like something up there. I don't know what it is, but I believe. But nothing changes here. I cannot flood this area. If I could, it would be great, but I can't. I cannot go there. I cannot go left. I cannot go right. Where am I supposed to go? Maybe we need to flood everything and then go to the Shattered Passage and re-enter the area. I hate puzzles, dude. I'm not a man for puzzles, by the way. And my foot fell asleep. Ah! I hate when my foot falls asleep. It's like so... I hate the feeling. Cannot go there. Maybe, just maybe, I need to flood everything. Oh my god, do I need to do that? That could be it, actually. By the way, this is one of the 2 streams I'm doing this week. The rest of the week I will be working on the good stuff. You know. I will be working on the VTuber model. And tomorrow there's a Neuro stream, which I'm looking forward to.
Sure.
So if I do this... There's a soul. Jesus Christ, I knew that I needed to do something. Yo, Mr. Wandering Soul. A mist of solar essence blocks your path. It extends tentative tendrils towards you. Sensing a bit of itself within your soul, it yearns to be joined with the silver again, and you cannot help but let it in. You unfurl a map of your empire down the length of the grand feasting table. The Outlander gasps as you show him its boundaries, which stretch to the edges of the world. He exclaims as you enumerate the many kith subjects to your sovereignty. Your son babbles on your knee, and the Outlander smiles. He insists that the gods must favor you to have given you so large a domain and so bright an heir. You agree. The gods have blessed you indeed. The Whisper of Acid clings to you, to the others with you, radiating unease. And now, probably, because I'm the smartest cookie, you need to teleport there. Fuck, that's the wrong one. Shit. Sorry. I tried to curse less. Let's do this. Let's go here. Was that right? Is that correct? What does this one do? There's another soul. I missed that one click, and that made me like use half an hour of like my streaming time basically on like, I don't know, clicking the same 3 things. Great. Teleport up there. Talk to the 3rd fragment, which will probably lead us to talk to the other fragment in the throne room. A wandering lump of essence waits your path. When it senses the pieces of itself already new, it rushes to join them. Your people wave and shout your name as you tour the Outlander around your city. You have come to value his counsel more even than your own advisors, for he would not see you fettered by ceremony and politesse as they would. He has requested a site in the center of the city on which he might build a contraption. His people are soul shapers, he explains, and they have found a way to commune with the gods. They need only one place worthy of the gods' power from which to do it. You are only too happy to oblige. The clump of soul stuff. The clump of soul stuff mingles with the bits of itself you already hold. A sharp pain pierces your chest. Fear, not yours, but the soul's. It cannot stand to be alone, but neither does it want to be a whole. Okay.
Leave it to me.
I have a feeling that this was like Theos, a reincarnation of Theos, that basically that basically visited them and like fucked them over. Because everything goes back to like Theos and the Len Key, everything. Wandering soul. Hi. A knot of soul essence lingers before you. It shies from your touch at first, but relents when it senses the rest of itself within you. Its loneliness proves more powerful than its fear. Acrid smoke chokes up the air. Fires rage across the city. You trip on a lump of shattered statue and crash to the ground. A sharp pain races up your arm. You are broken too. You stay there on the ground, too tired to stand, too tired to go on, as your city burns down around you. They told you they could speak with the gods. You thought it an honor. But when the bearded man you'd grown to trust activated the machine, half of your populace turned into ash. Their souls were torn from their bodies like curtains from a window. They didn't even scream. But the Outlanders didn't lie. They could commune with the gods. The gods descended on the city with flame and flood. They smashed your palace to ruins and drowned your ports. A scant few people escaped the destruction by boat. Those who remained died in terror. Except you. They let you live. Their divine cruelty, the gods let you live. The distinct bits from the soul essence coalesce with the shelter of your soul. Whole at last, the spirit reluctantly pulls itself from you. Okay. Is it in here now? Because that would make sense. Locate the throne. Yeah. Yo, king. I've come to bargain. Throne's back here. Boom. The soul is that Kodal Khan? The soul fragment dissipates in a flash of scattered essence, reforming in the shape of a large Omawa man, bedecked in exquisite robes and golden jewelry.
My great hall stands open for all who would pay fealty to their beloved king. Why are you here?
His name is King Wingao. Jesus Christ. Wingaro Owaturi the First. Jesus. I came as an agent of Nagati.
Ikera, greetings from an emissary of the sea.
Takeo tosses his hair and smiles at the king.
That the drowned lady would deign to send her favored son to me? Surely she must have recognized the greatness of the kingdom I have built.
Well, you all drowned. I'm sorry.
Gati. Is that the Juana name for Emergund?
No.
It is pronounced Juana. Now still your tongue and let the Watcher work.
Pah! The Beast of Winter is no threat to me. I do not fear him in the slightest.
The king regards you with one eyebrow raised and a smug smile just forming on his lips. Enough pleasantries.
Impertinent boor! I say I've had enough of you! Guards! Take this one away!
Though he shouts for his guards, none appear. He sputters, momentarily embarrassed.
Well, you came so far to speak to me in my magnificent kingdom. Surely you must hold me in very high esteem.
He laughs nervously.
You have my permission to continue.
Who are you?
King Wingaro Owaturi I. You've heard of me, of course. Haven't you?
Shrug, maybe in old stories. Is that Deadfire Archipelago here? He settles back on his throne, bright eyes blinking rapidly. After a long moment, he laughs.
A fine joke.
Your kingdom predates Okaizo.
My kingdom is Ukaizo, the jewel of the Deadfire. No, of Aora, a city so magnificent it draws the jealous eyes of all the world's great civilizations. It will make a fine inheritance for my many daughters.
Only daughters, no sons.
No sons. Not any longer. I had a boy once. A Donkey Owaturi III.
Damn.
Named for his grandfather. And his grandfather's grandfather.
A donkey. Dank.
He was a fine boy. A happy boy. The best son a father could ask for. But I will speak no more of him. Let his memory rest, I say.
What happened to your kingdom?
Look around you. Is my hall not the picture of power? Do you not drown in luxury?
Raise an eyebrow.
Nowhere in the world can match the brilliance of my city. No, my empire. It is the greatest nation in Aora, I say.
Do you understand what happened here? King Wingaro crosses his arms and frowns, the picture of a petulant child. It's time for you to own up to your failures and face judgment.
I did nothing! How dare you!
You know that's not true.
My judgment is beyond reproach! By you! By the gods! By anyone! I will not take the blame for what happened! Do you hear me? I will not!
Well, someone is crashing out like crazy. Holy shit, dude. Chill. Rimmergan could have given the final death, but he lets you remain here because you still have something to learn. It's kindness. Yeah, Rimmergan could have given you a final death, but he lets you remain here because you still have something to learn. It's kindness.
Does the caged tiger thank his master for the bars that hold him? I say your words are those of a fool or a liar.
Takeo barks an uninhibited laugh. Paulina sneers and makes a dismissive gesture. Though your kingdom fell to trickery, no. You made a treaty with the foreign soul shapers because you wanted the best for your empire and your people. They took advantage of you.
No one takes advantage of King Wingaro Owaturi I.
Pelagina gives a sharp nod and a broad smile.
No one is immune to treachery, even a king as prestigious as you.
Though he won't quite look you in the eye, it's clear by the expression of the pain and discomfort on his face that he is no longer certain he is in the right. His feathers blur and run like the water of his face. What's left behind is the visage of an aged Amawa. Oh, Jesus Christ, his picture changed. Nearing the end of his life. His shoulders sag like they've borne the weight of centuries, and his once lively eyes grow dim and distant. A shaky breath wheezes from his chest.
When the bearded outlander and his cabal arrived in Ukaizo, they offered glory, strength, growth, and asked so little in return. My council warned me against allying with them. I called them cowards. All that mattered to me was the extent of our reach. Endless expansion. Security for the Wana. A legacy none could match. I say it was my weakness they exploited. I believed I could stand against the tide of time. The tide that wears down even the hardest stone to sand. And my arrogance doomed us all.
He heaves out a great shuddering breath and can't quite meet your eye. You could redeem yourself. Help me defeat the dragon, Nerisgelas. Jesus Christ.
A great warrior like myself requires a great leader to follow. And you've proven to be anything but.
Whoa, you dick! Holy! You're going to help me fight this dragon, or I'll scatter your soul to the void. The king shrinks away from you, eyes wide.
Victory against the dragon would bring glory to my empire. Perhaps together we might repair my legacy too.
Huh. Within the folds of his robes, the king's hands shake.
Settled.
Then he nods, quickly satisfied. The king settles back on his throne to wait for your call. His expression turns pensive,
I
thoughtful.
will find you in the shattered passage. Until then, leave me to my thoughts.
Good job. Boop. So now we have Whitewind and the king. It's good.
Your victory is assured, for you have the dragon of Deathfire at your side. I will not know peace until I see Ukaizo.
Okay, that's nice. Oh, hi. What do you want?
Surfaced,
Yes. Renhada's cold attention roams you.
and with a crown, no less. Impressive.
She smirks at the king. Let's hope his strength matches his opinion of it.
I prayed so. The worm has persisted for far too long.
Yeah. Let's kill a dragon! Well, not now. We have like one kingdom left, right? We have done the Bridge Ablaze, and we have done... I think, right? Beast of Winter... Yeah, we've freed Whitewind, we have freed the king, and now we need to free one more person. But is that the right place? The endless queries. The portal whispers, sounding at first like a rain, but resolving into a quiet murmuring of lowered voices in a large room. Step into the portal. Let's see where we go. Let's go! Speak to the shackled soul. The endless queries. Yo, what's going on here?
Audra, arches, inlaid copper. Ruins of Anguith, I suspect. Wait, who's that?
Mr. BDSM is that. Yo. The figure shackled before you shudders, its edge shaking and blurring, its entire form indistinct, as if seen through a waterfall. As you approach, her features resolve into those of a shelter folk. Her brown hair falling limp and matted about the pale skin. Her eyes, though, are brighter blue. Iovara is ex Encios. Iovara was an Inguithan and former missionary. After learning that the origin of the gods of a people... okay. Okay. Alright.
You've returned to me. Please, please release me.
I remember her.
The agony. So much worse than anything I suffered at your hands.
Iovara? What happened? I left you in prison in Braith Earman. She cries out, writhing against her bonds as they burn with violent light. She shimmers, and her face falls away, replaced with a cold, hard mask over a grey beard.
My student, my nemesis. To see you again here. Have you come to proffer forgiveness, or to persecute me further?
I hate how they did not get the voice for Theos back, because it was really good. Theos is ex Arcanon, Non's words, whether weekly, as a floating to you from the bottom of the well. Because, like, she, Theos was, had, like, the same voice actor as, like, Dr. Kleiner from, like, Half-Life and stuff like that. Like, he has a very good voice. I always forget, like, I destroyed Theos.
This spirit manipulates our perceptions directly. Some ciphers possess similar skills.
The entity shimmers again, its features running like water as it lifts its head.
See you, do I come to kill old Merwald? To claim his keep? Cadnua home to me for decades now?
Yeah, Merwald. The venerable watcher's eyes wetly widen.
Leave an old man be, beg I. Leave him to his doom, to the dawn star's rise.
I absorb Merwald's soul. I know you're not him. The old man trembles, his visage splitting apart in wrinkles, the sagging flesh falling away to reveal bruised skin beneath. The illusion melts into black ichor, which flows through the air into an object hanging from the spirit's neck. A small blade broken near the hilt. Tear the broken dagger from the spirit's neck. Betrayal. Against Creek to rebel. The users inspires rebellion in the enemies around them. The enemies have charm for a short duration and have their might constitution. Oh, okay. They just beat the shit out of each other. Good to know. The spirit gasps at the twine about the next when the twine about the neck snaps. As you grip the handle, black ichor oozes from the old leather, rolling in beads down the joints of your fingers. Ugh.
You see through it then? You must be special. Like they were. Are.
She appears again to be an elf, albeit one of duskier skin than Iovara. Do you recognize me?
No. I don't even recognize myself.
Tell me about the dagger.
The object bears the touch of Scan himself. His blessing bestowed on it for his queen's precious inquisitors.
And this was made by the Inquisition.
'Tis a tool for liars, hiding the true identity of the wearer. Used for infiltration, hidden, disguised. To destroy groups they found objectionable from within.
How do you know any of this?
I was there, I think. I remember the trials. Bits and pieces of what she did to me. Gone now, mostly. Carved away to the sound of so many questions.
And who are you?
I'm uncertain. I've lost so much of myself here. She tore my name from me.
Who did this to you?
The Interrogator. She's deep within, ensconced in her little court.
I don't believe you.
You and she have that much in common.
Then I need to find that woman.
You won't. She wards herself too well. In her labyrinth of Audra and copper. Perhaps with my help. If you found the pieces of me, returned them, I could lead you to her.
Why don't I just go find her myself?
I don't believe it possible. This place is hers. Without someone who knows her, you're lost.
Sounds to me like you make any excuse to get me to help you.
The way, 'tis in what she's taken from me. Memories of Anguith. I can lead you, but not as I am.
How would I retrieve your memories?
If they remain, they're in the machines. Each encompasses an Audra pillar, and each pillar contains the countless souls scoured by the Inquisitor, I think.
What a shameful path the Engwithins followed to achieve their ends. Damn the gods!
If you would seek my missing pieces, seek them there. But be warned, some may be more volatile than others. I want to help, so try to find bits of me that aren't too broken.
I promise nothing.
I understand.
Her head
Go
falls.
safely. May the gods not see you coming.
She slackens against her bonds. Well, happens to the best of us. Oh, there's a soul collector. Whoops. What does he... What is this? What is the buff he has? Entropic Shroud. I'm in endgame. Like, every character of ours, except for, like, the DLC characters, is max level. And we are doing the DLCs, so basically what we have left is the DLCs. It's 3 of them. As far as I've heard, we are, like, very far into Beast of Winter. Then the next one we have is... after Beast of Winter, we have... basically a combat DLC and then another one. So every one of these should like take, I heard, 5 to 8 hours. And then we just have to do the final quest where we ally with the faction we want to, which we have decided that it would be the Valiant Trading Company, because we have lost one companion from that, but happens. And then we are in the end game. So round about maybe a few more streams, 5, 10. Like, I know it sounds a lot, but in a few weeks we're done, definitely. If we get like a weekend day, which probably this Saturday, we will do a long stream, like 6-7 hours. Because I don't have anything to do on that day, and I will not paint, not prep the entire VTuber model on that day. I'm doing a lot of work on that VTuber model already, as is.
Let's go.
And after Pillars, like, we still have like Cyberpunk. I'm like working on this right now, and then like we do Cyberpunk. Is at least the plan. But we will see. Talon gets the speed buff. Talon gets this. Our boy... buffs up Talon's damage. She will do Disintegrate. And we will start blinding people. Pillars is really long. Like, we are at 100 hours, and I heard it's up to, like, depending on how slow you are and how good you are at the combat, up to 200 hours. We're not doing 100 extra hours. I don't believe that, but this is like both Pillars games. Like, how long did we take for one? Pillars of Eternity. Where's it? Pillars. The first Pillars of Eternity, we were at 140 hours. Like, if you get these games and are willing to play again, like this is like way more content, for example, than a Baldur's Gate. Like, way more content. Depending on like what you define by quality of the content, of course, but yeah. Good. We do this. Pelagina will trip this guy so he does not deal too much damage. And Tadrin has not enough wounds to do anything dangerous, so we are doing... We're charging at the Strangled Convict. And then we are buffing. We are buffing everything we can buff. Takeo needs healing. Holy damn. Nature's Vigor. So Nature's Vigor. He's stunned. That is also very bad. Idwin. We will buff up Tadrin again. And then we help Tadrin kill an enemy. So all the other enemies are stuck there, which is great. Where there's like 2 Arcanists. We need to get rid of these idiots. And ideally get rid of the Cypher there. That one needs to die. Quickly. Before he does something very bad, which we stop. Otherwise he would have taken over like one of our characters. I just saw that in the right moment. The Cyphers are very, very dangerous. We need the Moonlight. We need Idwin to AoE stun these clowns before they do something very bad. Tadrin charges at the Arcanist. The Arcanist explodes. That's why I love that character so fucking much, man. She deals so much damage, and it's ridiculous how much. Like, look at this. When she crits... Okay, she did not. If she would have critted, that guy would have just exploded in 1 million pieces, dude.
You like that?
Like this. Like, flat out one shot, dude. Okay, now we can do Takehu. You can increase the crit risk on this guy. Crit rate on this guy. And now we are doing this and hope that we crit. Idwin, you just shoot. He will use... What song do we have? Do we have a good song? Empowers allies in the area with a quick and insightful inspiration. Yeah, we need to... I want to get this on Tadrin, because why not? But that does not work. Let's do Salvation of Time. To increase buff duration. Then we use Knockdown, because that's funny. Then we degrade the armor. Look, it's like 450 damage. It's so much, dude. It's so goddamn much. Like, if you do this correctly, like, Tadrin, like, nearly kills everything. Like, she would one-shot herself. That's how much damage she does. She's like a fucking sniper rifle, man. Sorry for swearing so much again. She's like crazy, man.
What do you think they want?
Let's go.
That's... Oh, 3 of these guys. Holy damn. You know what? Let's wait for a second until they're all clumped up, and then we do this and hope. Oh my god, they knocked off. Everyone knocks everyone down. Jesus. Not this. We want ringleader. Yeah. Pelagina, you will activate health regeneration. Tadrin, you will wait for 1 second. What? Okay, we have one guy on our side, which is great. We need Takehu. No. Let's start this. Tadrin will buff these three. Takehu will throw a healing AoE that regenerates like a health per second on that. Pelagina has health regen on, I think. Yeah, she has. Then we will knock this guy on his ass. And since our girl Edwin does her stuff, she will use this. So the wounds happen again and again and again. Where is Tadrin situated right now? She needs to stand where she is. Because we need to stunning strike this man, because otherwise he will hurt a lot. Exactly because of this. When everyone has their buffs on, then everything is fine. Charge at this guy. And we stun this man. When you walk away. Everyone needs to walk away, Jesus Christ. Takehu, use the big ass AoE. Because that's funny, hee hee. That rhyme.
You ask too much.
Yes, I asked too much. Other than that, you will buff Tadrin. Pelagina will immolate herself. And Tadrin will... Do I have the tenacity buff for 6 seconds still? Let's do the crazy jump attacks. Because she basically weakens everyone. Then we charge through. So everyone is stunned. And then we touch him in the balls. Explode his balls! That did not crit. Let's try to crit again. Well, this guy exploded with like 500 fucking damage, dude. Holy. Apparently Takehu did decide not to like use his AoE. Please do. While our good old friend over here, Vatnir, goes here and uses an AoE Paralyze. We disintegrate the one with the most HP. We buff up Tadrin again, so she has more speed. Everyone is... Oh, everyone is like... Nice. Everyone got petrified, which is great. Then we do the same attack again. And the last Scourge also dies. Come on. Good job.
Sure.
Edwin, can you disarm the trap, please? Good job.
I'm here. I'm here. Just a moment.
Okay, this platform is cleared. So now we can go through the portals. Let's start with... We go from right to left. It makes the most sense. So I just have an order of where I actually am going. Oh boy. Do I need to go into every pillar and just kick the ever-living crap out of everyone? Because that would be fun. Who is this? Whoa!
We gather in the sight of Wotica and Wal to thresh truth from falsehood and see justice upheld.
This is a different Theos, I think. The voices seem to echo from nowhere in particular, though the figures before you present the tableau of the trial in progress.
The matter before this tribunal tonight. Heresy.
The dagger you took from the shackled spirit warms to the touch, oozing oily black ichor. Use the broken dagger of the witness. Attack the gathered court. What do we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? We can use broken dagger to take on the role of the witness. Your vantage among the hooded witnesses affords you a view from both the Inquisitor and the Inquisitors and the accused. You recognize the latter as the spirit shackled near the portal above.
You hereby stand accused of rejecting the orthodoxy delivered unto us by the universal divinities. In your malice, ignorance, and hubris, you would assault the very foundations of civilization. How do you answer these charges? I bear guilt for many things, but in my service to the divine, I have never wavered. Never once.
Say nothing.
No person present disputes the facts. Your words and actions are a matter of record, confessed by your allies and confirmed by innumerable eyes. It seems my guilt a foregone conclusion. Why then bother with this farce?
That's a fair question. The Inquisitor turns her mask visage to you.
We would thank you to keep your tongue civil or stilled, lest it be removed.
Or I could remove your head.
The intruders turn arms against this body. Destroy them!
Oh my goodness, that was not the smartest thing I have ever done. Pelagina, help me! Do I have a drug crash right now. Why? Were the minutes already over? Jeez. Let's charge over there. Oh no. Let's try to take over one of the Inquisitors. And then we have Takehu walk over there. You walk over there. Oh, Jesus Christ! Half of them are dead just from the little touch over there. Tadrin, use her last mouth chew. Or mouth jar. Takehu. Use the AoE over there. I'm thinking of what I should do. Pelagina, you will jump still? I don't know if that is the right thing. Get to that Inquisitor and charge him first. And then everyone should do their turns. Okay, that changes things. Jump over there, please. Because Tadrin is otherwise getting, like, ripped up, dude. Do this. I love how this did nothing. I don't know why sometimes he just abandons the spell. The Inquisitor's helping us. We're shooting the other Inquisitor. And Tadrin has taken the mouse chew, so... Or mouth jar. We will charge the Strangled Arcanist, I think.
Let's do this.
And then we will Stunning Strike him. After that, we will charge back over to the Convict.
You like that?
And we can try to take over as many guys as we want, but I don't want this. I want this AoE to happen because that's an AoE stun. We want to buff up Tadrin actually, just so she's like a bit stronger. Oh, Pelagina's stunned. That is bad. And is someone still stunned? No. Charge over there. And after that, like, strike him once, ideally. I don't have a character with Fireball with me right now. Why can he not die? Oh, he has Barring Death's Door. He cannot die, actually. Then we just do this. So the Inquisitor dies. She will shoot this guy. No, you know what? Take over this guy. And Pelagina, you will charge at the Convict. Because the Convict is taking apart our group right now. While our good boy... He didn't cast a single spell this time. It's a bit annoying, to be honest. Get rid of enemies. Then we will... One per encounter. What is with these? One per rest. I wish you could see the difference between one per rest and one per encounter. I think these are all one per rest, yeah. Heal yourself up. Good. Tadrin is full again. Like, we have so much power at the moment that, like, the enemies are not that hard, but I need to, like, actually pause, otherwise they, like, can't kill me. Like, if that, like, the thing happens, that sometimes can happen, where you have the snowballing effect of everyone, like, just basically where it snowballs into, like, one person falling over, and all of a sudden you're, like, one person down. That is always a bad thing. We want this.
You like that?
This does not work.
Okay, Tadrin is aware. That is good.
Hell. Missed.
We got fireballed, by the way, just now. And we cannot spellcast, which is awful. Let's get the Convict. Takeyu, go fish mode.
It is no use. I cannot get through. Got it.
And let's do that again, because we should kill everyone. This attack is so powerful, dude.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how good the monk is. Jesus Christ.
Quick, toss me something else.
I hate that I don't have anyone to dispel stuff. 3 seconds. Come on. Good. As the last figure falls, the gathered energy coalesces into a shimmering mode of spirit stuff. Mode of hostility. This small yet potent fragment of soul essence puts with ill-contained aggression. How aggressive can we be? Like, how far can we go with that? Can we make that woman super angry? That would be the funniest shit, man. Take this. Talon desperately needs another drug in her inventory. We need to... Let's use Deadeye first and Ripple Sponge for the actual boss fights.
No problem. Huh. You look at this.
Good job, Edwin. Another trap because all they come in threes like everything else. Oh my god, how many traps are there?
Oh, good thing I saw him first.
Another trap? Yeah, of course. Dude, it's not even on my screen anymore. There's another trap. Come on. The mouse told me.
Now.
Not Mickey Mouse. I mean my mouse. My cursor. There's another tower. That's the first one and there's the second one still. There's an axe. Body spray. The way to the answer you seek remains close to you. Well, that happens to the best of us. Look, let's fight the Soul Collector. And you know what happens after we fight the Soul Collector? There will be enemies spawning.
It makes no difference.
Am I drug crashed already? No, I'm not. Okay. Let's start with the buffs already. Boom. Idwin waits until she has like 2 more energy and then I think we'll be fine. Takeo, you will use this. Oh, you know what? No, let's make those 2 fit. Pelagina, set ablaze. Talon's hands. Tadrin, speed up. And use tenacity. Now we can disintegrate the Soul Collector. He has spellcast successfully, and now we will use this. Okay, we have done that. He will go a step to the side. Edwin still casts a spell, and our boy goes in. And we will do the following. We will AoE petrify everyone. Talon is getting her ass beat. Holy shit. Heal yourself up, girl. Because she's setting in like 10 AoEs right now. Okay, she's full again. The heal is so good. And then we just use Whispers of the Wind. And we use another AoE, and that should be the fight, actually. I think. Yeah, that's it. That was very good because we could funnel, and once you're able to funnel enemies, that makes it like so much easier. There's an axe. Let's see what the axe does. It's apparently not. Oathbreaker's End. What does this do? Scales of Justice. It's a two-handed axe probably, right? Yeah, with that damage, of course. Accuracy, penetration, Executioner's Axe. Requires two hands to wield, but deals increased damage. Oh, it's a normal axe. Oh, okay. It's a one-handed axe. Scale of Justice. Scoring a critical hit causes a target to take 5 raw damage. Oh, that is cool. Duration increases when the target deals damage. So if you hit them, like they get a permanent dot, and it's basically, wait, in how many seconds? Every 3 seconds. So in like 30 seconds, it's 50 raw damage, and raw damage cannot be mitigated, which means a lot of damage in theory. In practice, meh, depends. You see how long 30 seconds in the combat are. It's like a very long duration. How do you get there? Oh, there's a sunbeam. Sunbeam is good because it allows us to go through an instance. Let's go to the second tower. Let's see what the Inquisitor does. Again.
We gather in the sight of Wotica and Wal to thresh truth from falsehood and see justice upheld.
The voices seem to echo from nowhere in particular, though the figure before you presents the tableau in the
The matter before this tribunal tonight. Apostasy.
This certainly feels familiar. Your words die in the air as if spoken to a blanket. None of the gathered apparitions respond to them in any way. Well, I thought it was funny.
Is she always this way?
The godlike cuffs into a closed hand. She gently shakes her head, lids drooping over her golden eyes. None of the gathered figures respond. You know what? Fuck it, attack the court. Very first thing we're doing is attack the court. Okay, we are drug crashed, right? We go here. Well, no, we take our drug. We charge in with Pelagina. This was maybe not the smartest thing to do, but hey. We wait for a second until everyone is on one spot. And then we ringleader this bitch. Boom. We have a lot of friends now. Talon has taken her drug, and now we AoE in there.
You like that?
The good thing is, we have one AoE that we rarely use up to this point because it stuns actually. And look at what damage this does, dude. Holy shit, Tadrin's damage, man. We charge through there again. Say hi to all the Inquisitors. Oh, Jesus. Then we say, Torment's Reach. Race Torment is what it's called now. And you know what? Because it's haha funny. No, it does not do anything. Let's do this. Tekehu.
Weapon's no good to me.
What do you mean that weapons are no good to you? You have so much penetration on your attacks. Like, holy damn.
Let's do this.
Let's do this then. Let's jump between enemies. Pelagina, you should be able... No, you... Why do you... Is she confused? Yeah, she is confused. Shit. If she was not, she could have, like, AoE'd all of them with her body AoE. But, where she, like, emulates herself. Can Idwin do something? Idwin can control this Arcanist, in theory. Or we take the Convict. The Convict actually helps us. Takehu, you will use the AoE water explosion. And Taran will do her thing. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and boop, 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 boop. People die. We jump the Inquisitor because she actually is dangerous. And then we stun her with our Stunning Fist. Idwin, where are you, girl? You're there. Shoot this man. Takehu, you need to AoE heal everyone. Because nobody's taking over anymore, so... And we don't want to get anyone down, because we don't want wounds. Pelagina, you still not chill with everyone, right? Yeah. Greater lay on hands on... No, you cannot heal Idwin. Can you do that on Tadrin? Yeah, you can. Tadrin is paralyzed. Oh, that's not good.
Try something else.
0.3 seconds. Oh god. One guy just exploded randomly. Idwin goes there, shoots the Convict. Vatnir will buff everyone again. AoE attack. You're dead? No, you're not dead. I'm just using the story NPCs. Like, if I would do another run of this, I would probably not do that maybe, but like at the moment I'm just taking the story NPCs. But I'm not doing another run on stream, probably. That is like way too long. I'm sorry to say, but like another 200 hours, dude. Fuck no.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
You're sitting on the ship, actually. Another mode of hostility. As the last of the figure falls, the gathered energy coalesces in a shimmering mode of spirit stuff. Yes!
Sure.
Hold your sundial. The sundial grows warm in your palm. You feel the power extend to your surroundings. Reconfigurations of time to mend what was once broken. Yeah. Repair! Corroded Remembrances. 50% chance of scoring a crit with a melee weapon to reduce the target's weapon. Penetration. Oh, sorry. I did not read the last line there, and I don't know why. Provide the spirit with a mode of hostility. You add a wrathful energy from the shackled soul essence, and as she gas as if dunked in frigid water, her eyes flare red and strains, as she strains from mortality to gain bonds and droops again.
Do I know you? Have we met?
The spirit's dark, cavaliering eyes search you for recognition. You mean when you were still alive?
Before this, before here.
Wouldn't matter, that time has passed.
For you, perhaps. Here then is always now.
Provide more hostility. You add the wrathful energy to the shackled woman's essence. And she gives a dunked frigid water, yeah.
'Tis nonsense, isn't it? Just mad theater.
Worse, these trials were the height of hypocrisy.
Agreed. 'Tis strange. I recall so many trials. An endless parade of the accused. Was it a kind of punishment? Being forced to watch my fellows condemned?
It features Twitch, Fragment, and Resolve again. Do you remember anything new?
Into the wet again. Hands in your hair, twisting, forcing. Breathe deep for release. But they pull you out.
Do you remember anything new? The spirit's features twist in thought, then shimmer, growing indistinct. She shakes her head. Save before we go in there. Let's do the same shit again. Let's try to like see what happens if we feed her more rage. I think that's like something good will happen, right? Just give like a person more and more rage.
We gather in the sight of Wotica and Wal to thresh truth from falsehood and see justice upheld.
The voice seems to echo from nowhere in particular. The figures before you present the tableau of a trial in progress.
The matter before this tribunal tonight, identity.
The dagger again warms, oozing black echo.
Make haste. I fear if we stay here too long, our souls will be in danger.
Here we go again.
Clan elders sometimes assign impossible ordeals meant to teach humility. These trials feel much the same.
This place seems a labyrinth of memories. I suspect that we may be nearing its center.
None of the gathered figures respond. Attack again.
Destroy the interloper.
Pelagina, can you charge in there? Because it's funny. Do this on all three, so they're all buffed. Is Talon drug crashed? For 6 seconds. Jeez. Let's take a new one then. Takehu. Wait for 1 second. What is she? Apparently, I think she's using the item. I don't know. It's a weird, like, symbol that she has right now. Takehu, use Thunderstorm. Takehu, let's go. Use Thunderbolt. And then we buff everyone up again. Typical buffing stuff. Let's take the bigger buff we have. Shoot the witness, Idwin. Pelagina, immolate yourself before I forget. Tadrin has taken her stuff. Oh god, we have 200 right now. Jeez. Let's do this. Yo, Tadrin, walk over there and beat the ever-loving shit out of these people. Damn. Then we buff these three. I hate how he, like, the convict, the first thing he did was like stun Takehu. Jeez. Takehu is stunned. Idwin. Oh, Pelagina is also like not doing that well. For the first time, actually. We're doing this, she's doing that, and 2 of my guys are stunned. Nice. Then we can extend the AoE, the buffs of everyone in the area, but we wait until Tardon is done. So we can buff Tardon again to make her smart. We still have 150. How about we do that on this Arcanist? That was the dumbest shit she could have done. There's a Cypher. Let's disintegrate this man. And can we AoE Petrify again? Yeah, we can. Okay. We're doing that in just a second. We are, however, doing this first. Pelagina heals herself. We go here, and then we AoE Petrify, because now we have like a big AoE and everyone is in there. Well, not everyone, but many people are in there. While Tardren charges at the convict, so he... Exactly. Oh god, Pelagina is dying. Damn. She's paralyzed. We don't want this. We want AoE heal quickly. I want to Pelagina to go down. Oh no, Pelagina, no! Let's jump the Inquisitor first.
No good to me.
And then we don't have any heals on the guy, right? Nope. We have Holy Radiance. It's not much, but it's more than nothing. Maybe that helps Pelagina like live for like 5 seconds. I don't know. Increase the buff durations. Yeah, Pelagina goes down, I think. That was bad. Pelagina is down, so let's try to blow up as many people as we can. And AoE stun as many people as we can. Because at the moment we have like a very big problem with keeping our peeps alive. Win. Oh, Pelagina's back up. Why? Did she have the Saints War armor? No, right? No. Tardren. Rush at her quickly.
Time to rethink this stratagem.
Girl, can you please heal yourself? That would be great.
A temporary setback.
Let's go. Nice hit.
Nobody goes down.
Better try something else.
Okay. Jesus. That was bad. That was so bad. As the last figure falls, gather energy, blah, blah, blah. Let's give her more power. Make her more angry.
No problem.
And there's the real Inquisitor. Yo, Mr. Shackled Soul, provide more hostility. As she absorbs the third ball of essence, the spirit thrashes against the shackles. She cries out, and her bonds flare brightly, limed with violet flames, before shattering with a crack like nearby thunder. Yeah! Freed, the spirit takes a halting step forward. Her gaze rises to you. When she speaks, her voice sounds stronger, but also ragged and strained.
I am more myself than I have been in a very long time.
Do you remember who you were?
Almost. Like a word on the tip of the tongue. I have it, but I don't.
She scowls.
I am certain, though, that I knew the Inquisitor well. I think perhaps that I loved her. And that she betrayed me.
She looks towards the center of the realm and the structure that dominates us. Yeah, I think that as well, the first one, that she's the Inquisitor. You should prepare yourself. The Inquisitor may not be so different from you as you believe.
Perhaps not. But nothing could justify her actions.
I'm sorry, but I think you and the Inquisitor may be the same. She flickers, her features running momentarily, like heavy rain down a slanted roof.
Ridiculous. We are nothing alike.
Yeah, I think that's why we have the memory of her and kicked the shit out of her like 5 times.
I will lead you to her. She has much to answer for.
Well, happens to the best of us. She teleports down, opens the door, and let's see who the Inquisitor is. Spoiler, it is her. Probably. That would be funny if my character was wrong. My character's rarely wrong, which is interesting. The only answers... Yo, Mr. Shacklesoul.
The way is open. It...
The Inquisitor, flanked by reflections of herself, greets you, your entrance, with a cold stare. Entropic spirit energy swirls about her.
You've much to answer for, Inquisitor. And I intend to see you suffer for it.
Cold hatred radiates from the shackled spirit as her eyes burn with crimson light.
She's consumed by her hatred. They both are.
Yes.
You think this one your champion, then?
The Inquisitor gestures towards you. I killed you 3 times, bro.
The intruder would destroy us both. 'Tis true. And I've always known it. I've used her as she'd use me. Shall we destroy her then? That we might conclude our own business?
The spirit nods at your side nods. Damn. I would have not thought that she would actually like attack me. That's bad. That's really bad. Can we do something about this? Probably right. Edwin. Buff Tadrin. Everyone puts a buff on Tadrin. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I expected, right? I fed her like hatred over and over and over again, and I'm like, well, maybe she's like nice to me then. Spoiler, she was not. Okay, we have a lot of buffs going on right now, so that Inquisitor over there makes a nice puppet. I'm paralyzed already. That's not good. Okay, we need to focus here. You will activate this, Tadrin. You have too many buffs right now, which is good. But too many is a bad thing, but you have a lot of buffs, which is good. That is what I wanted to say. So we are actually getting rid of everyone here. Who do we have? We have the orb. The orb, I think, is horrible. Let's do the jumping attacks. Takehu, you will cast healing here. And our bro... Cast this. And everyone does something. Let the combo continue.
This weapon's no good.
Oh boy, we charged at the convict again. She needs to tank this temporarily. How long are you paralyzed? 1 second, okay. Because after that, we need to take over this cipher, ideally. Because then we have it... No, we take over the Inquisitor. Takeo casts a spell. We can do Touch of Death. No. We do the big AoEs. Very big AoEs. We have 3 verses. Why can't you cast this? Abilities disabled. That is bad. We cannot cast use abilities right now. Resurrection we cannot use. We can extend the durations of buffs, which is great. Pelagina, you can immolate yourself or... Yeah, immolate yourself. That makes more sense right now. Tadrin, you're at the moment of like getting the shit.
Quick, toss me something else.
Okay. We are at 10 wounds again, so we do the same thing we did before. We just jump between enemies. Idwin has done nothing. We go back. We need to go quickly here. And I always forget that she can break with escape. She can like go there and break engagement. We can also mark a target. We mark the Inquisitor. And our boy can use this AoE to like stun everyone. And Tadrin is just jumping between targets right now. That's Tadrin. Then she can barrel through there.
It makes no difference.
And can kill this guy with a hit. Then we can hit the Cypher. I maybe should not have like antagonized her because now I have an ally less probably. And now we jump between everyone. We use this. Idwin, can you please do this? Toll the bell. Like this. Yeah, exactly like this. Thank you, Idwin. And then you do that again, probably. Well, Tadrin did that.
Break upon the weak. Let's go.
Makes no difference.
One of them is dead, and the last one dies as well. Come on. Good job.
As you wish.
As the last of the spirits succumb to your saw, the room falls deathly silent. The ambient essence of the Inquisitor and the accused like swirl about you. A hot wind of anger and loathing before being sucked away into the cold absence of the white void. Well, happens to the best of us. Whoops. Every time anything goes wrong. Whoopsie daisy. Yo, girl.
You return from your interrogation.
Rinhada's gaze pierces you.
Broke the chains and consigned the soul that forged them to oblivion.
Nextiva was a monster, I ended her.
White Void's master will appreciate the sacrifice. I hope, though, that it does not leave you ill-prepared for the contest with the worm.
Yeah, that was like a bad idea, yeah. Like, that was very, very bad. Not a good one. Bridge ablaze. Like, there's little more I can do in Rimagans to prepare with my confrontation of Nerisciolus. If I'm to pursue her, I must descend into the pit she opened in the shattered passage. Yeah, okay, we can. We are like at the boss fight. I think this is the last boss of the DLC, which is a good cutoff point after the fight. We need to rest so nobody has wounds anymore. So yeah. Let's rest. Why do you still have wounds?
A question, Watcher?
You have my attention.
Yours to command, Captain.
Huh? Do I even have a Maricata or whatever? Why do you have wounds still? Like everyone else doesn't, but why are you still bruised? Ah, it will work itself out.
Of course,
he caught me love. Grenada looks towards you with faintly burning eyes.
I see some spirit stuff clings to you. You intend to make your way below then?
Yes, I am as ready as I ever will be. The Guardian nods and peers down below the hole.
Once you descend, you will be much closer to the Void's heart. There's no returning from that place. Are you certain of your course?
I am.
May the gods favor you. Give the beast a few new holes for me.
Damn. Let's jump down. Confront the dragon. What's this? Why is there... Oh, that's the 3 summons. Well, 2 I have right now because I... Yeah.
Prepare yourself for a tidal wave like none you have ever seen.
So, yeah, we don't have many, like, souls helping us. Hi. The beast's blazing eyes glare down at you. The spiritual essence beats upon your face like a heat from an open blast furnace.
You came courting oblivion. Remarkable. Shrouded yourself in the souls of the dead, have you? I sense them clinging to you like snails to a stone. It matters not. Nothing matters. I shall claim your essence and use it to escape this place.
How do you propose to take my essence, dragon?
In the eldest manner. Via consumption. The relic shall contain your spirit, shielding it against the white void. You shall survive, after a fashion.
Which relic would that be? She waves a claw towards the object floating above the pedestal between you and the dragon. Palpable energy pulls from it.
What is that thing?
I sense dozens, perhaps hundreds of minds contained within that.
The anchor. It persists here. When all other things decay to dust, I came here for it. An object of such potency that it defies the deified.
I'm hunting a god. You think I'd let a dragon stand in my way?
Yours is the mewling of a cub. Let's not prolong this further.
Good. Girl, I think you have something in your chest. Oh god. Ah! Oh, Jesus! She's like, okay, I'm coming for you, bitch. I heard you were talking shit, huh? She goes back. We need to do dragon things. Desperately do dragon things. So, he goes there. He goes there. Edwin goes to the left. What is this? Expose vulnerabilities. Oh, well, then we will survive that. Okay, Tadrin has this. We will buff up people. We buff that for Tadrin. What is it casting? We cast this.
Not a thing I know to do.
We will use not this spell. We will use the AoE cast. And hope that we deal a lot of damage. That is the idea I have. Why did you not cast that? Brother. Please cast. Oh god, that is not good. That is not good. Tadrin is linked to that thing. Pelagina. Let's do Swan Enemy because that holds forever. And now that Tadrin is buffed, we go back and shoot that thing with Toll the Bell. We have the AoE going. We go with the Moonwell. We go with... our big buff here. And now Tadrin starts to do stuff. So what inspirations do we have? We have Aware, we have Strong. We can get this. We can get Swift. We can Stunning Strike this idiot.
This does not work.
For the short duration that it does something. And now we're just beating the guy.
No, I cannot.
Reduced healing, that's not good. What does this do? Also provides allies with a okay, regenerative effect is good. No, just... Wrath of the Five Suns is on the enemy. We use... we're not using the healing abilities because we could use them later. We're not using any big abilities except for Sacred Immolation. That we do. And we disintegrate you. We will reduce your armor, however, because that is important. And we will also do Smart Inspiration on you. In the meantime, he will go here and attack. It would be wise to do this like this. I'm not 100% sure what Tadrin should do. This is AoE. Resonant Touch, we will use that for later. It would be wise after this to increase the crit hits on the dragon. And then Tadrin could... let's erase Torment.
Let's go.
Because now the armor is down. Takehu does this. And then we try to like crit that bitch. Like very, very hard. We increase buff duration on all four of them. Let's try to blind that dragon. Oh god. Good thing that Idwin can use roll to escape. Quickly. Good. Pelagina has the aggro, so let's do this again. Does he have that? Yeah, entropy. Okay, now we just deal damage. One. Boom. Holy shit, that was a lot. And a second one.
This does not work.
And a third one. We are doing a Moonwell here. I don't know why my guy just stops attacking. I should give him the AI to like do this. And we do... we keep reviving Champion's Boon. What does this do? Tenacious Inspiration as well as Engagement. No, we want to do this one again. The buff is already over. And we take Idwin again. And is he just disintegrated? No, disintegration. And now we throw on a healing. Is everyone doing something? Yep.
Take this.
0 damage? What? Cloak of Death for 3 seconds. Doesn't matter, we just deal more and more damage. And we do Raise Torment. Boom. I think he wants to, like, start someone, like, set someone on fire. So, yeah, let's wait for a second. And we have played 4 songs. Can he? No. Resolve, Dexterity, Might, Intellect, Afflictions. What kind of affliction is the Paralyze? Let's try this. So the problem we have right now is that I do not know what to do. Reduces armor rating. Yeah, that is good. Reduce the armor rating. You see, still not. If that works, still not happening. That's an affliction. We're not using that. We can make a copy of ourselves, but that does not do anything. I think we should play the most defensive game we have right now before Tardan gets like gets her ass kicked.
This does not work. Die already.
Oh, he gains a lot of concentration. 29 stacks. How much damage per stack? 22 raw damage. So we are at 29 is like nearly 600 damage. Let's go to 50 stacks, ideally. Edwin, you go away. Oh boy. Let's hope that Tardren has... It does not say how much HP the enemies have, right? Let's do the following. Let's get the Moonwell on him. Is that an affliction? No, it's not. Does he resist that every goddamn time, dude? He still has the Wrath. Let's speed up Tardren.
Time to rethink this stratagem.
And reduce armor again. Because that is like the best tactic we have right now. As soon as he's at 50, I just explode the guy. That's 1000 raw damage. He has not 1000 health. No fucking way. Does he have finally disintegration? No, I don't think he can be disintegrated. This does nothing. Just shoot. What can we do here? We can do this to boost accuracy. And Pelagina can use one more paladin ability. Let's do fire damage. And then Tardren just... Once Tardren is faster... we can go and just, first of all, like, beat the shit out of him and wait. Let's cast the watery double, actually. Buff up Tadron even more.
Time to rethink this stratagem.
Why are you disengaging, girl? Come back. How many stacks has he? 41. Yeah, this guy just explodes at some point. We do this so he takes more damage before he explodes. Ideally, that happens in the best case. In the worst case, it doesn't. This. We can get a spell slot of everything again, by the way. We still have like the power. Which means we can try to freeze the Frost Dragon, which I highly doubt that will work, but hey. We are good on that front. We cast something with him. We can get them power going on again, but no. Oh, he's frozen. 42.
Nice hit.
What buffs does Tadron have? More than enough. Let's reset them. And once he has this, I'm thinking about... He did not get that. Shit. I was thinking, like, if he gets this... I think this is an affliction, but I'm not 100% sure. He's bloodied. And he's at 48. We're, like, very close to where I want to explode this guy.
It makes no difference.
49. 50. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. Oh god. Oh Jesus. He has a lot of health. I did not expect this. I should have done like... That's like another 50 stacks. Damn. Pelagina. Rush in there.
Let's go.
This isn't as effective as you...
Do this. We are doing... Cloud again. We are at the point where I'm like doing this and cast Inner Death again, right? But first we do Entropy. We switch over, we buff him up as well. He cannot be afflicted, so let's try and buff up Tadron again. Edwin. Girl, I don't know what's going on with you, but please, I hope that we can disintegrate this guy. It still doesn't work. Okay. Tadron, you go a meter to the side so you don't burn Pelagina. And then you just beat the ever-loving crap out of this thing. He does not have entropy, so... anyway, let's do it. Boom. Again. I'm not even kidding. Like, we're just like... beating you. I don't care how long it takes, but you're dead. If you revive again, then I'm a bit, like, confused, but hey. We do... this. We... give it another dot. Bro, we critted it and it died. Holy damn. The dragon heaves before you, falling to her knees, her foreclaws scraping at the gone ribcage as the putrid flesh buckles and twists at the mercy of the arcane energies contained within. The dragon heaves... the beast throws back her head and howls. Grab the phylactery. Yeah, Tadrin, just pull that shit out, man. Dodging the worm's swinging talons, you shove your hand deep into the desiccated chest. You grasp the relic, its warmth pulsing thoroughly in your fingers, and you rip it from the dragon's breast. Item, Nerisgirla's Hope. What does it do? You only usable by the Watcher. Grants rightful vengeance. What does it do? Increase minor resolve by 1 until the end of combat each time a party member is knocked out. 4 times. Round resolve and might. I mean, it's not that bad. The dragon snake twists, turning her head that she might cast a single baleful glowing eye upon you. Yeah, that's what you get. Stupid lizard. Pew. Dust. Well, at least our little pig, did you see it? The pig just stood in the air. Everyone else fell. Happens to the best of us. Sometimes your pet pig just survives. What's going on here? Escape the white void. Oh, Jesus. Hi, soul. What? Okay. Ah, that's the Whispers of... what's this do? Grants corrosive breath. Dragon blast. 1 per rest. Well, at least we can, like, spit acid, apparently.
Heart of the white void. Never thought I'd see it. Not truly.
He shudders and wraps his arms around his torso. Is your entire faith predicated on the inevitability of death?
It's a long track from knowing you'll die and truly understanding it. Also, I'm not dead yet.
I'm in Greenland because that DLC plays in Greenland. Streams of essence snake through the space around you. The only splashes of color in an otherwise infinite blank expanse of whiteness. The colorless earth, or perhaps ice, rises from impossible depths into blunted spires, each worn away by the incessant wind.
This imagery, do you think Rimergon chose it? Or did it predate him?
I don't know.
Or perhaps our expectations determine our perception of this place.
She taps lightly on her chin, frowning. Her short white hair whips about her head like a halo. Now tell me there's something you don't know. A quiet chuckle accompanies her warm smile.
By its nature, the white void is the place from which things do not return.
Well, I do.
Accounts of this place cannot be verified and hence remain unreliable.
Seems to me you'd be right home here.
You must grossly misunderstand me.
Isn't this what you wanted a release from the wheel? She blinks, carmine eyes falling on frozen ground.
I may have misunderstood what I wanted. I am scientist enough to recognize and admit when I've erred. Many scholars and scientists have difficulty reconciling the dogma of the gods with the unbiased approach demanded by our studies. Science and history alike, however, bear out the philosophy of Rimergand. Everything decays, everything ends. The beast of winter cleanses all.
Oh, that's nice. Her head lists to the left.
You pursue a mad god across a foreign sea, at risk from pirates, wilder, and monsters of the deep. Do you merely seek vengeance, or do you believe you do the god's will?
Option 2, dude. Oh my god, that is so, yeah. That's like Tadrin. 100%, like, that's how she would say that. That asshole smashed my castle.
There's much to be said for simplicity and motivation.
She chuckles quietly.
Let us carry on before this place saps our
That
will.
asshole smashed my castle is a sentence I would not have thought.
You there. You.
Yeah, me there, me. The distorted figure waves an arm at you. The other hangs limply at its side. Little remains of the spirit. It's from largely smooth features by the wind.
Don't suppose you, know the way?
The figure drags one leg behind it, furrowing the snow. Though turned towards you, its eyes seem empty of recognition. Back away, spirit. The spirit recoils, cowering before you.
I hoped you knew the way. The way to the beast. To the beast of winter. Only he can offer respite. Respite from the cold.
The beast of winter can release us from the white void.
Yes, sweet release.
I presume the release you speak of is the dissolution of the soul?
Yes, release and annihilation. The winds will eat you with time, sure, but the beast makes it quick. Chop, chop. To the beast of winter. Only the beast of winter can provide us the respite we're looking for.
Batnir's lipless mouth twitches. Who has lost his no. How long have you been searching for the beast? The spirit cringes as if the weight of the question is too great for the shoulders. It makes to rub the back of its head. Its hand simply hangs behind it, motionless.
Weeks? Months? Longer? Do you know? No. It's not important. Together, so many eyes. We can find him in no time at all.
Rimagran and I have an understanding. He'll let me go.
Then take me with you. You can take me with you, right? To the beast, I mean? Or maybe further?
I can destroy you as thoroughly as Rimagran can. If it's mercy you want, I can grant it.
Truly? Well, ain't that an offer rare as...
It roughly shakes his head. You reach the hand towards the spirit, and with it, your soul stretches forward to enshroud it. You sense the bonds holding its fragile core together. Closing your hand as if extinguishing a candle, you sunder those connections. The spirit flickers and fades away as the frigid wind rises. Oh. Whoops.
These winds can claim your soul. According to old tales, anyway.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought it was over. Well, apparently not. So after this fight, we will actually head off again. We are at nearly 3 hours of streaming already. Do I have a drug crash? Yeah, of course I do. What? What is happening? Why are they all exploding? That was not worth the drug crash, by the way. Let Pelagina... Well, she cannot, but... Let us do the following for the fight. We will use this on him. She will disintegrate this guy. Our boy buffs up Tadrin and the rest. Tadrin, however, waits 1 second until both of them are in range, and then she will blow this guy hopefully up. Did not do anything. We missed.
You like that?
Let's try that again. And try that again. And that didn't do anything. Right, that is bad. So we're doing our best move that we have. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
This does not work.
We use the Moonwell again. And we reduce the armor on all 3 targets. Can we do that? Nope, we cannot. Okay. Reduce armor on those 2. He's still disintegrating, but he still lives, which is bad. Let's do that again. Talon, how about you do... Oh, she critted. So we have the resources back. Let's do that again. Another crit. Nice. This is so good. I love this so much. If you crit one of the hits, you get the resources back. Look at this. So good. And another crit. And another crit. Ah, sadly no more crits. Like, if you crit over and over again, you can, like, literally, like, stun lock enemies. It's so good. Do this.
It makes no difference.
Come on, everyone. Kick its ass. Please. Resonant touch. Just blow him up. Boom. I hate how this deals damage. The winds, at least. Okay, let's do the following. Do this. Let's quick save. So, next time on the weekend, because the rest of the week is like a little bit full for me, we will actually continue with Pillars and see if we get the DLC done and start the next one and hopefully finish the next DLC. But, well, I will head off now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the weekend. So goodbye. Kisses and stuff like that. Bye-bye.